Greetings, class, and welcome to Nursing 367. I wanted to take just a few minutes to provide you with an overview of the course calendar, and then you can reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. Now, this class is 8 weeks in length. There are 7 modules. Module 7 does run over 2 weeks. Most typically, your modules are 1 week in length, and they will begin on Sunday at 12:01 a.m. and end on Saturday at 11:59 p.m. Of course, with our first day of classes being a Monday, you'll see well, Module 1 does begin on a Monday instead of a Sunday. And you will see that second week in Module 7 does end a little bit, a couple of days early to accommodate the end of classes. So when we look at the course calendar, it is a guide for you to understand the readings, the assignments, and the activities for that particular week. You will also be able to identify from the course calendar respective due dates. And so when we look at the course calendar, you can see the introduction to your paper is due relatively quickly on March 29th. There is another assignment due that second week, including the APA quiz. We do not have an online discussion this week, but when we move back to Module 1 this first week, we do have a discussion board. Okay, there are only 3 discussion boards across this class this term. Okay. Now, I understand that the textbooks include the evidence-based research textbook as well as the statistics textbook for this course. The chapters that I recommend you read across the evidence-based practice textbook, I understand you have already read, but oftentimes I'll recommend a particular chapter, uh, relative to the assignment or the activity that is due. Okay, so for example, your introduction to your course paper is due that second week, and so I recommend that you review some of the key concepts across chapter 5, understanding that you did read that chapter last semester, but there's probably some key concepts that you could pull from that chapter as you write your introduction. Okay. With each module, I have also assigned a recommended, or I have shared a recommended plan or program of study for the statistics textbook. So when we look at Module 2, it is recommended that you complete chapters 1 through 3 in the HEVI textbook that week. There are PowerPoints available to you online, both simple PowerPoints as well as audio, video guided PowerPoints. Okay, with each of those chapters that are assigned across the statistics textbook, there is a quiz that should be completed. When we look at Module 3, it's recommended that that particular week you look at Chapter 4 in the statistics textbook. In other words, your HEVI textbook. But I do not have a due date for the statistics quizzes weekly. Rather, I went ahead and put the due date for all the statistics quizzes at the end of the term. Okay, that way, if something is going on and you need to move things back a little bit, that is completely fine. Again, this is a recommended plan of completion for the statistics portion of this class. As we move down, again, you'll see that each of the modules is generally 1 week in length. Again, the modules typically begin on a Sunday and end on a Saturday at 11:59 p.m. You'll see when you look at Module 4, your literature review is due relatively early. It's due April 15th, in fact. Okay? The course calendar is an excellent guide, an excellent reminder to what should be happening each week in this course and what you should be working on. As a reminder, the statistical speaking mini lectures, those can be found in the statistical speaking tab. So all of the PowerPoints, all of the resources relative to the statistical components of this course are in one tab in Brightspace. All right. Please note that the course does end on 5/11 at 5 p.m. By this time, the course evaluation should be complete. Your final paper will be due a couple of days prior to that on 5/8. One of the assignments in this course is that you either obtain uh, a writing consult or obtain and complete a writing center consult or a library consult, and that documentation is due by May 6th. You will have the opportunity to complete a peer evaluation of a literature review paper that is likely similar to yours. And you can see the respective due dates for that when you look across Module 5. All of these due dates and all of this information, I will share weekly updates with you so that you know exactly what you need to be doing. But I wanted to just provide an opportunity to provide an overview of the course calendar. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me, and I would be happy to answer those. Thank you.